Hi, this is Carl Conradson. I had the opportunity to do the business internship. I live in Virginia Beach. I go to the extension campus and I had the opportunity to do the internship through Berkshire Hathaway Town Realty. Full name, it's a mouthful. It's Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Town Realty. Berkshire Hathaway obviously is owned by Warren Buffett. Home Services, I believe, is owned by Gino Bellafari, and Town Realty is owned by Barbara Walcott. So three different businesses all under one roof. Pretty cool. Really enjoyed my time doing the internship this semester. And I actually do continue to plan working with the company moving forward. So a little bit about Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For more than 35 years, Berkshire Hathaway Town Realty has provided the Hampton Roads with a full range of real estate services, marketing not only just the finest properties in southeastern Virginia, but anywhere from 50,000 all the way up into the millions. So they are a full service firm. Berkshire Hathaway Town Realty does set the difference, and it is evident in the extremely capable and highly motivated sales staff. I noticed this every day when I'd go into the office. The kind of people that they hire and take on at the company truly are a cut above, and that's honestly why I would like to pursue doing something with this company. Every Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Town Realty associate is experienced with real estate professional knowledge and has a proven track record of success with sales performance. At Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, they have expertise, they have experience and resource to help you with any of your real estate needs. They do seek out lifelong relationships. They're not just looking to do transactional stuff. Obviously, getting the transaction done and selling the home for the highest price with the lowest amount of cost is what their goal is. The vision statement for the company is to be recognized as the company of choice as a result of the passions for success the individuals have, and excellence in delivering the highest level of real estate services to the customers. The mission statement is to create an environment that nurtures professional growth and success with the purpose of providing the highest level of service and the maximum reward of achievement. They have 4 core values. Those are as follows. They're customer focused, they have mutual respect for their clients, they're worthy of the trust, and we truly are a winning brand. As we move on to what the learning goals are that I wrote down for this, my goal, I had 5 of them. My first goal was to increase the understanding of what a CRM really does for our industry and how to maximize the efficiency of using my database. So being newer to the business, obviously my database is going to be a little bit more limited. But as I started to get around some of the more seasoned agents, and learn a lot more from the broker, I was able to find out that my database didn't really have to be just my sphere of influence. It could be anybody, from where I met at open house, I met at a social, some sort of client mixer, whatever it may have been. It's really just client and future, like prospective client information that goes in there. And it keeps people in touch with me. So I really enjoyed learning more about that, whether it was a CRM or the database. And it kind of helps you stay organized too. One of the things I really liked about the specific CRM that I used, Berkshire Hathaway is actually transitioning into Sage CRM, which is going to be a really cool new feature. But I've been using Buffini & Company. And one of the things that it does is it keeps you in touch with your top preferring clients. So what that means basically is there's 3 key things that it does. It says note cards, phone calls, and pop buys. And based on how you have your clients rated, it puts those people up in front of you and says, hey, you need to touch with this person on this date, and here's why, do it, blah, 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 whatever. So it was really good to get into that and to understand how that really works and how it can maximize the efficiency and growth of my business. The next was local and out-of-state networking events. I actually had the opportunity to go down to Texas to do a networking event. Now, it wasn't with Berkshire Hathaway, but it was with a local firm. They were trying to recruit us, and we just so happened to go down there and want to learn more about the industry in general. Well, out of that, there was a significant amount of networking opportunities to meet people that come from all around the United States. There was actually some people from different countries that had come in to go to that conference, and was able to connect with a lot of highly motivated individuals that are located around military hubs, which is really great because being a veteran, I have the opportunity quite a bit to still connect with those people, and military moves in and out of the Hampton Roads, every 3 to 4 years. So that's a big part of my business. So networking there was really great. Found that the opportunity to go out of state, it was nice to obviously get away, but to go to an event as such that has so many people coming there for one reason was really beneficial to the business. And then also local events. What kind of local events am I going to? So we have Young Professionals Network here in the Hampton Roads. That is, anybody from a cook to, a young president, owner of a business. Everybody's coming and socializing and gathering for a specific reason, but, with the idea that this is a networking event and we're here to build business relationship, personal relationships, stuff like that. So that was a really good one. Hurrah is the Hampton Roads Realtor Association. They have so many networking events going on throughout the year. It's hard to even keep track of them. However, I've done my best to go to many of them. The Hampton Roads is such a big community and market that, Norfolk is right by Virginia Beach, right by Chesapeake, right by Portsmouth, but the cities outside of that, like Williamsburg and Hampton and Newport News and Suffolk, they tend to be a little bit farther than a lot of people want to travel for their daily commute or to show a house. So going to events that Hurrah holds open are good, because then we can start to network and socialize with the people that are just outside of the range that they're wanting to travel for work, and we can get referrals out of that. So that's a really, really great tool there. And then another one is Thrive. That's much like the Young Professionals Network. It's a nonprofit that puts on events all the time. And the idea behind it, again, is to network, socialize, and get to know the professionals, the younger professionals in this area. And then company social. So being newer to the business, but being on a team that's performing extremely well, we tend to get a lot of recruiting calls. So I'm pretty happy with the brokerage that I'm currently at, but it's always nice to entertain the idea of, what other people have to offer. So we go to a lot of company socials, and again, we're networking from people out of the area. So that is definitely key to kind of the local and out-of-state networking events. Next was holding open houses and doing role play. Again, having some sort of role play constantly in the back of your mind, scripts, stuff like that. It's just so when you're able to be, when you get put in a situation of someone with rejection handling, or, someone comes into an open house and they want to, they're looking for an agent, and, rather than just fumbling over your words and saying, blah, 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 I don't, I can sell you a house, whatever. Maybe you have all these kind of scripts in your dialogue to where you don't have to sound like a robot, but you know what to say, where to say it, and how to say it. So that was a big thing this year, was learning scripts, and obviously going over rejection handling and how to turn the rejection into some sort of yes. Like, what's the next yes out of that? Working alongside the team lead, obviously that was a really great exposure. He taught me a lot about how the real estate industry has grown over the years and how it continues to grow and turned more towards a tech environment. Next would be shadowing on the buyer tours, the listing appointments, and coordinating closings. I'm not obviously not a closing coordinator, but coordinating those and seeing how they work together, because when I start to do my own, and which I have been doing my own, it's good to know how that all works out. And then obviously getting the experience from the buyer tours and the listing appointments, that's always key. Going into something like that, like a listing appointment. If I would have never had the experience from that, I would have probably fumbled over my words and probably ended up walking away from the listing appointment and saying, I'm not really sure if I could sell your house. But anyways, long story short, those are really great to be able to shadow and get experience from. I would say 3 skills that I am coming away with from doing this internship is time management, goal setting, and coming up with marketing plans. The 3 concepts that I'm taking away from this are going to be business analytics, the hard numbers that go into how our business truly works, business forecasting. The biggest thing here is really schedule. You have to have a tight schedule. You have to have a good schedule. And obviously role play, that's huge, that's key. The 3 real estate professional practices are going to be buyer tours. That is what feeds younger, newer agents. Listing appointments, as we start to get further into the business, listing appointments are very key. You list essentially to exist. And then working your sphere of influence. I got to tell, my family, my friends, my acquaintances, people who I'm continually around all the time. Hey, I do real estate. Hey, if you know anybody looking to buy or sell, would love to talk to them. Here's my contact information, or give me their contact information. Would love to chat with them. So anyways, overall, the internship was phenomenal. Really loved it. And I hope that I get to use all of the things that I learned from this moving forward into the future.